looks to have lost a lot of blood. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood.
Officer Hart.
So I called the police.
What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen.
Mind if I
A
ask?
solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it
I
in.
work for the railway.
What gives with the
I
coroner?
was on my...
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffs yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type. I better get back to work, sir.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Happier times, I guess. 32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Brand name might give us something to go on.
My way out to the switch, reckon I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day since the boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black?
Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't the name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, we was over in the parking lot. I know most of the cars park here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was going to steal anything. Not that I was going to steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change. Not even change.
We found a steel
We
pipe
found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car.
You know anything about
Know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I went straight for the log when
I saw the car full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet?
When you saw the
bright
blood,
red?
was it
or
wet?
Darker,
Bright red or darker like it is now?
I'd say.
Dark,
Look dry already.
Look dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll
Thank you
contact
for your
your
help,
employer
Mr.
if we
Wilkie.
need anything
We'll
more.
contact your employer if we need anything more.
If you have to, I guess. If you have to, I can't really spend no more time over this. Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
Somebody's got to
You're done
inform the
here.
wife,
We'll head over
Phelps.
there.
You're done here. Head over there now.
You're behind the wheel. Fine. Where are we headed?
Can you drive to this one? So, where do you want to go?
Introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder for crying stuff.
Just a minute.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in?
We can discuss this in the living room.
We'd rather discuss
come
this
in.
in private.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's gotta be something in here to go on.
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable.
So,
Your friend of Courtney's.
Yes, doctor.
He seems
very concerned about it.
I have these
I have these visions.
these
These
blinding
blinding visions.
I can't get them
Can't get them out of my head.
My skull.
My skull.
It feels like
It feels like it's in a vice to give you something to calm your nerves.
I
I want to take you on a journey. Journey back.
I want you to remember
the good things about the past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Kavanaugh. So who brought this home?
Maybe Adrian was okay.
Kavanaugh.
Aren't I should have an
So
address.
who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. Aren't I should have an address.
New identification. New friend will learn. Press the PS button for details.
Used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
New identification. New friend will learn. Press the PS button for details.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time to look around outside. No use leaving that thing half finished.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home. Operator,
give me the RFI.
Putting you through now. Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge
Phelps,
1247.
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
I need an address on a
Certainly,
Kavanaugh's
Detective.
bar.
One moment. Certainly, Detective. One moment. Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt. Bar, south side of Aliso and Hewitt.
Thanks,
South side
ma'am.
of Union Station.
Thank you.
I'm all right.
I'm all right now.
We found a receipt in the front of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically...
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work. Lives there after work.
So
Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently. He's been away from Seattle on business.
Did your husband
Did your
tell you
husband
where
tell
he
you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So
So
nothing
nothing out of the usual then.
He came home early from work. Never comes home early. And he went out early too. He normally never leaves for the bar till around 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
New notification.
What about?
Was your husband?
Bronze trophy. New trophies. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only live audio. Elaine one.
Nicole. Mrs. Black.
I've seen the photo.
Was your husband going to leave you for her?
He thinks I'm stupid. But women, I've seen the photo frame. I don't know. He thinks I'm stupid. He intended to leave me, but women said these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black.
Come clean with us.
Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
No. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Fine. Where are we headed?
You can drive. Do we know where we're going? Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Have the happiest
Mr. and
home.
Mrs. Blackwell seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
Sure as hell
I think she could have
died.
killed him.
Stranger things have happened.
Alex Beer is a coolest fucking potatoes.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Shopify's point-of-sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments? We've got you covered.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't. Something, looking for someone.
Look for someone.
Root beers all around, dog.
Frank Morgan.
Frank Morgan?
Who's ass?
Who's ass?
Cole Phelps.
LAPD.
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black. Yeah, I know. Are you aware
that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Tough break.
We found
Black's car abandoned in a freight depot,
covered
in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss. Don't tell me you actually believe this jerk off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
You're lying,
Morgan.
You were there.
How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found... There. And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
I thought cops had their own bars.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on
The
it.
front of the car.
We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
We can call the slaughter
All
yard.
right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in
That
Seattle.
fool Adrian's fallen for some
Wanted
dame
me
in
to make it look
Seattle.
like he'd been attacked.
Wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
Where exactly is
No
Black
idea.
holed up? No
I think he
idea.
took off for Seattle.
I think he took off for Seattle.
Identification. You've been alone. It's the biggest fucking
I'm
potatoes.
tired of your shtick, Morgan.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan.
Take you out in the alley and we knock it out.
Take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up in my
Money to
place.
get through.
He's waiting for some money to come
An
through
address?
before he blows town.
It's
An
an apartment
address?
house or a temple
It's
of
an apartment house
Figueroa.
at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate
Thanks for your
it.
help, Morgan.
Hey,
We appreciate
I'm
it.
just glad I could help.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help.
Cops.
I love
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you,
Cuff him,
fellas.
let him go.
No way I'm
It's up
writing
to you,
this idiot
folks.
up.
There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
G.W. Robinson calling a sale, don't you know?
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his
You
apartment.
got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
You know the way. You can drive. And where
You're
exactly?
behind the wheel. Where are we going?
$11K, go ahead.
11K, go ahead. Roger, KGPL. I'll pull this guy in, folks. Let's check the place out. Come on.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under...
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest. Look, I'm really sorry about this.
I'm really
I
sorry.
never tried to hurt anyone.
I never tried to hurt anyone.
To get away from
Just
LA.
needed to get away from LA. I won't put up with struggle.
I won't put up with struggle. Just
Let me get my things.
Let me get my things.
I knew it. Phelps, go after him.
You knew it. Phelps, go after him. I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Quit running, Adrian.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Get back here right now.
It's over, Adrian.
Right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this. You're going to lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
New notification. Trophy earned. Silver trophy. Silver. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Epic deals this summer at Curry's, and with our price promise, you won't get it cheaper. Save 10% on all Sony OLED and QLED TVs, like this 55-inch Bravia 7 from $1395 for a limited time only at Curry's.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grant. DR's one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there, see what you can turn up. Any questions?
Any questions?
Get going.
Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rinsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car and abandoned vehicle. We catch all the guns.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny old Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle, threw him out. Wife says she's going to take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
Adrian dumped on her, humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Oh, unbelievable.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
Phelps, traffic. I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jenkins bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed son of a bitch anyway.
I got here. We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed little son of a bitch anyway.
We'll have to use the registration.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Stealing the wheels.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. That had any street value. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Combination wrench. Use it to remove the wheel lugs.
Circumstantial.
Phelps badge 1247.
Combination badge. Must have used it to remove
How
the
can I
wheel
help,
bugs.
Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers?
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership. Dewey Brothers Packard Figueroa Street. 629
Got
Figueroa
it.
Street.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. You better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard. Oswald Jacobs?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids with stick ball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on brick.
Did you
Did
see
you see who stole the Packard?
Hell
Yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, I'll call the cops. So they loaded up their car and drove off. Tooting and hollering and yelling, send me in Mexico.
You speak
You
Spanish?
speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans
After the
you didn't go
Mexicans
anywhere near the
left.
car?
You didn't go anywhere near the car?
Scared them off.
After I scared them off?
I didn't go anywhere near that. I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car.
You went out to the
You had to
car.
take a look for yourself.
Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against
I took a look
that.
around that
So
car.
what if I took a look around that
You can't be accusing
car?
me of nothing.
You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were
Tell me
driving.
about the car they were
It was
driving.
an old Ford.
It was an old Ford.
I didn't catch the
I
license.
didn't catch the license number.
You look like the
You
kind
look
of
like the
guy.
kind of guy who notices details.
You're right.
You're right
there.
there.
The car was
The car
old,
was
but it
old,
looked
but it
brand
looked brand new.
Candy apple
Candy apple
red,
red,
chop, stands out a mile.
mile.
What
What exactly did you see them take?
They
They
was
was
working
working
on
on
tires.
tires.
That's all it was took. Right. So
Right.
what did you take, Jacob?
So what did you
My
take,
partner
Jacobs?
to pat you
You want my
down?
partner to pat you
I found a
down?
notebook in the
I found a
glove
notebook in the
compartment.
glove
I was going to show you.
I was going to show
It's on the
you.
chair on my
It's on the
porch.
chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacob.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
Officer
Jacobs.
Thibault
You
about
can
signing
speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out
When
of
you
the
get
way,
the car out of the
you can
way,
come back and do
you can
something
come
about
back and
those
do something
kids.
about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire?
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle,
a degenerate.
a degenerate.
I'll run
I'll
John
run
Matson,
John Matson,
IR9.
IR9.
Contact details are William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Phelps badge.
Phelps badge 1247.
How can I help you, detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
Any message?
There's just one message for you, detective.
Diplomatic license number, Robert 7606, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Can you cordon off this lot?
Until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, detective.
Yes, sir, detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from James, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Guy with that many names, he's got to be somebody. Let's head back to Central and talk to him.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to
Central
Central
and
interview the
Valdez character. Your call.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have got this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we've got this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
All bad guys in this city.
Not your favorite cases?
Can't even be bothered.
You kidding me? This is barely even police work.
Yeah, my girlfriend. Tiene un poco
Actually, Jim.
Jim.
Big muscle, yeah. Believe me, you big muscle bad man.
If I knew is, I'll not work out.
I started like a week ago. So lazy, man. Can't be asked. It's kind of fun though.
You're working out on his heat.
Oh, it's hot though. In the heat, it's bad. But I still need to go. Be consistent. Keep going in it.
Where'd you go with?
Go with my friend. Why are you laughing? What?
I'm laughing because my mom got knocked in. Earshot.
Bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, man. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
What's going on?
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
You sure you guys aren't
interested in a new car? Huh?
Maybe a used car.
Maybe a used car.
I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time?
Why don't you give us some alone time,
Go sell some
Dewey?
cars.
Go sell some cars or whatever it is.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
That's not right. One left. Wrong size.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
One left. Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
No good. We need diplomatic flights.
No good. We need diplomatic flights.
I don't think this is going to help us. This isn't what we're looking for.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars. But this doesn't look like the kind of...
Where can we find Delgado?
Embassies.
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
It's nothing personal. Just doing my job. You understand that? We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Boys, if you have nothing to do, I have a few cars you could wash.
My partner
How
shut
does
your
10
head in
cents
the
a
car
car
door.
sound?
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell
Address
them,
it, Dewey.
if you
Or
ever
my partner shoves her head in a car door.
I'm going to kick his butt. I'm going to make him come.
Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
By foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
But this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We found your contact details in Valdez's
Me and
notebook.
Valdez?
He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell it from me. If he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
You boys are going to stand around all day. Maybe you can black some tires.
From a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate
A
of
wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything when your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals.
It's cheaper than hiring and returning GIs.
Cheaper than hiring
They have
and
less
returning
attitude.
GIs. They have less
Downside
attitude.
is
Downside
they're a little light.
They're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
God damn that kid.
God
I'm
damn
just an
that
honest
kid.
car salesman.
I'm just an honest car
Seems like you just
salesman.
don't know who you can
Seems
trust
like you
these
just don't know
days.
who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're
Going
missing
to
your
movies,
calling.
Dewey. You're missing your calling.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado.
Time to visit
See how
Gabriel
good his
Delgado.
excuses.
See how good his excuses. You're behind the wheel. All right. Where to?
They're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
You want to do that? Go to the police station or go there. NCPD, which is
Comes with the location. Thieving bastards steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring and returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
McDonald's or do you want to station house? Station house.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y, horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension is Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoff at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for us?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, He's wearing gloves and doing his best not to...
It's the place.
Seems like a nice boy.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning? Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything.
Can you beat that?
Sounds like
we don't want to keep this guy waiting.
It's
It's this way.
I didn't want to arrest him.
No entiendo.
I'll just stand there and find the goddamn idiots.
About time.
About
Are you
time.
the senior
Are you
officer
the
I
senior
requested?
officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps. And Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I need it back at the consulate. And you keep me here like a common All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath. Let's start all over. Mr. Valdez, counsel. I insist on my full title. Where did you purchase the car?
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver.
arranged
A disreputable place at Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza
brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard.
Snob like you doesn't drive an
I want
American
answers
car.
or I'll
smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial prize to make a purchase at his establishment.
It is not
It
unusual
is not
to make this
unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers. Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen? It must have been stolen from the consul garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator sound flawed. Unfortunately, we don't do that here. You have a pretty good idea.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car.
Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out? Don't call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealer. Do you have a name for this kid? Gabriel. Like the arcade. I have no surname. So tell us about this
kid, Gabriel.
You had a
run-in.
Mechanic. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions. We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. Comes with turf. You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you boys, Valdez?
Are you a madman?
This will cause an international incident.
Danny, Ben, Miguel.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy.
Full lips. Ringing bells. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. Gabriel.
Spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man replied to say I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay. We'll be in touch. Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
Now he's more scriptural at the end degree.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God.
I'll get rid of him.
Thank God.
I'll get rid of him.
In a couple of hours.
You can drive. Do we know where we're going?
Get out! This isn't a tank, Phelps.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself. I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
don't even know what going.
The O2 sale is now on. Save up to £600 on the Google Pixel.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself. I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
What the hell is this guy doing? Isn't he the cop they've been talking about him? What is that politician?
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Yes. Yes.
LAPD, ma'am.
LAPD, ma'am.
For Gabriel
Looking for
Delgado.
Gabriel Delgado.
We're from the police.
We're from the police.
Policia.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. I understand.
Could you come inside?
Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Anna.
What is your name?
Anna.
Is Gabriel Delgado
Is
here?
Gabriel Delgado here,
No.
Ms. Rodriguez?
No.
What do you want with Gabriel?
What do you want with Gabriel?
Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez.
But he is not here.
But he is not
I
here.
have told you.
I
Check
have
out the
told
surrounds.
Check out the
I'll
surrounds.
stay with the broad.
I'll stay with the broad.
So how far along are you?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So that's how many
It's difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene.
from the Gabriel Pride and Joy.
From the Gabriel Pride and Joy.
you are wrong about
He
Gabriel.
will be a good father.
Will be a good father.
Already he works hard.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Not much help.
Looks like Valdez
good
gets
to
the
me.
deal back.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. Diplomatic license plates.
Optimistic call. Don't think this is any use to us.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have
You're
done
in
nothing
serious
wrong.
trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
Why did he steal
The customer insulted him.
The customer
He has his honor, no?
He has his honor, no?
His honor?
His honor, Anna?
He said to his friend
His
tried to
friend
make a
tried to make a
woman
woman out of him.
He no longer
respects this man, Dewey.
He took the car,
Took the car, showed this maricon
that he is a man.
that he is a man.
Tell us
the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby
to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
I swear it.
New notification. New friend online.
Enough,
Press the PS button for details.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night.
He was here last night.
I've never seen him so angry.
I have never seen
He
him
went
so
out to
angry.
his shed and put some things in.
He went out to his shed.
I don't know what, and I don't want to know.
I don't know what, and I don't want to know.
him.
I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add an assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen more thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is.
If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe.
There is a spillway under the bridge
that leads to the river.
Many policia
have wrecked, trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you.
Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Starlight. That sounds like a street race. It's gotten out of hand this time. No wonder Delgado was so out of the five. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Girlfriends aren't always a pair of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Talking from experience.
There's the red Ford. That's the gun right there.
Kids used to steal from themselves. Now they just want to wrap them around.
Quick! Get away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to steal off the sidewalk is your call. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Step up, I'll take him out. God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking collar.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit in the kitty ring. Car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles at a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit.
Attention!
Meeting them at the station.
Final inspection before liberty.
Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before liberty.
There is no notification.
Good job, Kelso.
Press the PS button for details.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. And it better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
Kelso, this carbine.
This carbine
is dirty. No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the war's meant.
Weekend Liberty Council. 2-day field drill.
Clean this rifle.
No. Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank.
Don't do it. Forget it.
Are you two finished?
Are you two finished?
Are you going to clean this rifle? No, Sergeant. No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
I've been using academic sound for sound effects for almost 6 years. And throughout that time, I've always been able to find whatever I needed from their enormous library of over.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses and put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn rats.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again. Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one.
Seems like a decent guy.
Mouseke's court strips off me at the grand jury. He's thrown out.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
This guy was going to guide his own mother.
Looks like the DA's going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps.
Because a white male car near the street, car hit over there, and ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar.
Detectives,
Harry.
over here.
No, it's not a stage
Cole
name.
Phelps.
24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick
Big
road.
as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar.
Landed on his face and ended up here.
It's not a
Car
stage
must have
name.
struck him from behind.
24 years old, left Kansas to follow the yellow
You should take a look at the body.
Is that so?
Poor guy didn't
We'll
stand
take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body.
Landed on his face and his life insurance. The car must have struck him from behind. Has life insurance. We can notify next of kin. We can notify next of kin.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
What have you got on the victim? What have you got on the victim?
More reports he was
intoxicated at the time of the accident. I know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy.
Looking him over now.
I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest?
What about the chest wounds? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries.
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent
Those things are killers.
Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Careful where you step, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on his desk.
Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. Blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Find anything interesting?
The knife covers blood. Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife. In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
She's all yours, detective.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife. I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
Miss Perry?
I'm Detective
Yes?
Phelps. This
I'm
is my
Detective
partner,
Phelps.
Detective Bukowski.
This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Can you tell us what happened?
Can you tell us what happened?
I came to the window because I
came to the
heard people
window
arguing
because I
downstairs.
heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw
Then
a
what
car
happened?
hit that poor man
I saw a
and
car
knock
hit
him down
that
the
poor
street.
man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car?
What kind of car was it?
Or was
A dark red Lincoln
Dark
Continental.
red Lincoln Continental.
it? Did you see the
Did you
license?
see the license plate?
Only the
Only
first
the
three
first
letters,
three letters, I'm afraid.
3C8.
3C8.
Tell
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A
Man
man
and a woman.
That's all.
Why are you holding
Why
out
are you
on us,
holding
Miss
out
Perry?
on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was hoping to tell my story to the
newspapers.
newspapers. I'd like to get my
I'd like
picture
to get
in
my
the
picture in
paper.
the paper.
Trying to find work
Trying to
as an
find work
actress.
as an actress and
Things look pretty
things
difficult.
look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all
We
night.
don't have all night.
People arguing?
People arguing?
They were husband
They
and
were
wife.
husband
I
and
could
wife.
tell by
I
what
could
she
tell
was
by what
yelling.
she was yelling.
Intimate
things.
Very
Very
embarrassing for the
embarrassing
man.
for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Your information
Your
has
information has been very helpful.
You can go now.
You can go now.
You really
You
think
really
so?
think so?
I hope you
I
find
hope
that
you
driver
find that
and
driver and
put
put
him
him
away.
away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Phelps.
Give it a rest,
Give it a rest,
Bukowski.
Bukowski.
Let's see what the
Let's see what
patrons
the
have to
patrons
say.
have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint
No
of
offense,
reproach,
fellas,
Courtney?
but having cops hang
I was
around
expecting
ain't
more,
exactly
Doc.
good for business.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna. No offense, fellas. Mrs. Patterson having cops hang around ain't exactly good for business.
What can you tell me about the accident?
What can you tell me about the
That was a
accident?
lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to
It's
drink on the
against
sidewalk.
licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and
The owner
Lorna
made
were
him
having
take
a
it
fight.
outside.
The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Do you know the victim?
Lester Patterson.
Lester
He's
Patterson.
regular here, or
He's a regular
he was.
here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers.
Not one of your favorite customers.
Lester was special, but
Lester was
not
special,
my kind of
but
special.
not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife.
He came here with his
She
wife.
didn't seem too interested in the
She
booze.
didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna.
Lester and
There's
Lorna.
nothing like airing your dirty
There's
laundry
nothing
in
like
public,
airing your
is there?
dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in
Why
such a
was
hurry
Lorna
to
Patterson
leave?
in such a
What's
hurry to
going
leave?
on here?
What is
Lorna
going
was
on
pretty
here?
upset, so
Lorna
Leroy
was
took
pretty
her home.
upset, so Leroy took her home.
Lorna and Leroy are close.
Lorna and Leroy are
They've been
close.
talking about opening a new bar.
They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo,
Leroy Sabo,
the owner.
the owner.
How long have Lorna
and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows?
Who
I
knows?
just served the drinks.
I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of
Bartenders
things.
hear all sorts of
Are
things.
you going to tell me, or
Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he
When Lester
treated
was
Lorna
drinking,
like
he treated
dirt.
Lorna like
He
dirt.
gambled away all
He
the
gambled
money.
away all
Lorna
the
pitched
money.
Leroy about
Lorna
the bar.
pitched Leroy
I don't know
about the
how
bar.
interested he
I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no.
Hell no.
The only thing keeping this
The
place
only thing
afloat are
keeping
the
this
poker
place
games.
afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch.
Thanks for your help,
I'm
Lynch.
going to need you to sign a
I'm
statement.
going to need you to sign a statement with the patrol.
Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything
You
out
get
of
anything
the
out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the...
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a
partial license plate. 3 Charles 8.
Cross-check
possible Lincoln owners.
Suspect vehicle
is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one stop will make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks. Man. Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap. Operator, message to Agent PL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, bed.
You're behind the wheel. And where exactly are we going?
Detective.
Go! Hi, Mama.
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, Sam. Looks like we got a break on this one.
Hello, darling. Oh, who's that?
Huh?
Whose laptop is that?
Oh, my girlfriend.
What's she letting you bring it here for?
Yeah.
Why?
For my game. Can I start?
No, but when there's something wrong with it, she's going to tell you you owe her £500. I told you don't bring that anymore, darling. When you take it back tomorrow or Tuesday, don't bring it again, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's too much responsibility.
Yeah. Mama, I'm getting the bubble.
Yeah, but Georgia's in there now, so when she gets out, I'll get you in, okay?
Mama, I'm getting the bubble before or after dinner.
Come on, then. Come on, then.
Mama, are we going tomorrow?
Might take to see Granddad tomorrow.
Yeah. Mama, I'm not going Dad's tomorrow, next Monday.
Monkey Frank getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours. Lots of good stuff. Right. On hit and run, the perp is already in flight. Well, be a moral courage to stop and pick up the phone. Have you done to make yourself up? I didn't know I would make myself up.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton? Yes? It doesn't look good, Shelton. You're packing your bags and making a run for it. You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done. Show me your hands. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead. Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault. What do you mean? The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it. Why didn't you stop? I've had accidents before. That's it. We're done here. DA is gonna love you. They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault. The guy is dead. Shelton. You can't be serious. William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. Probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening. Okay. You become all part of the prospect of business.
That's that guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
So the wife was there when it happened?
You believe him? I believe he didn't mow down the victim on purpose. The rest of it stinks.
But then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. Phelps, the guy was run over. It worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well.
Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't me.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
He drove
Five-star goddamn wedding.
How dare you! We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, trophy and I bet we could... Bronze trophy. Stab right. At Ray's Cafe, find the bloodstained knife on your first view. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. Round heel selected.
Call Sabo as a witness.
Elaine Noire.
Let's bring her in.
This guy's got...
You can drive. Where are we going?
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot! Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
You stay back! I'll ice this one, I don't care.
Put the weapon down now.
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Phelps, Kowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on! Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 10 minutes due to power saving settings. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 9 minutes due to power saving settings. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 8 minutes due to power saving settings. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 7 minutes due to power saving settings. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 6 minutes due to power saving settings. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 5 minutes due to power saving settings. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 4 minutes due to power saving settings. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 3 minutes due to power saving settings. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 2 minutes due to power saving settings.
I swear the more bank cards we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake thinks of that one.
What a case.
You hear whether they're making any progress? Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having death strewn all over the front pages.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, you need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Put your hands in the air.
I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car.
New notification.
You're out of your mind.
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff. Or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely...
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit at least. Gene Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Phelps, Kowski. V-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on! Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. I wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having your death strewn all over the front pages.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
New notification. Trophy on. Press the CS button for details.
Out of the car now!
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try.
Controls. Sound. Accessor. Profile. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. The Naked City. Elaine. Not and. Not and. Not and. Not and. Not and. Not and. Elaine Noire.
I'm talking about the
Elaine
car
Noire.
being stolen.
You're out. Out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky-backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New download update. Press the PS button for
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely...
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember right.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please.
You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help. Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Hey, what the hell are you doing? A hand grenade and a barrel of oatmeal.
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it evidence. The guy's an asshole. You can pick it up at the pound.
We go now.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say. Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they...
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid. We'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
New notification. New download update. Press the PS button for details.
Give me my
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
New notification. Trophy earned. Bronze trophy. Famine Basile. Correctly branch every question in the interview with Gene Archer. View trophies. Button. Press cross to select. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. Racing for Pinks selected. LA Noire.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that, but you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah, the man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division.
What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
You're covered, Phelps!
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Stay down.
I'm gonna make you, asshole.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot.
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
New
There are enough
notification.
sloops here to keep them stealing cars.
Trophy. Bronze trophy. View trophy. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. Not an. Hidden trophy.
Christmas.
LA Noire.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source. Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, The guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquis Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
I swear.
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and then pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
New notification. Trophy earned. Gold trophy. The printers. LA Noire.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch. You think those Vice boys get any of us?
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, banching with the films. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. Control Center for the input. Control. Home. Your new notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. Netflix. Netflix. Video. Netflix. Watch unlimited movies and TV shows from all around the world only on Netflix. New notification. New download update. Press the PS button for details. Net. Download / copy. Net. Ports. Netflix. Queued. Item. Press cross to select. New notification. New download update. Press the download / copy select down. Video. Discover Netflix. Your PlayStation. PS4. Elaine. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. Controls. Power. Power select.